Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. So inshallah, in this lesson we'll be recapping some of the stuff or the rules and the lessons that we've done regarding phrases. So, phrase. What's a phrase? Quick recap. What's a phrase? It's an expansion of the downstairs bathroom. Huh? Extension. What is the extension of? Of a noun slot. Wherever we have a noun slot, we have an extension or expansion of a noun slot. Okay? What's the first one that we done? What's the first one? A conjunction. What does conjunction mean in English? English example of a conjunction. No, English example. And. Correct? And. So what do you call the three words that are used in a conjunctive phrase? Ma'tufun alayhi, harfu adfin, and ma'tuf. Correct? The second phrase we done was? His turn. Descriptive phrase. What are the two words of descriptive phrase? Man'ud and na'at. The third phrase we done was? A positive phrase, which is called? Mubdalun minhu and badalun. And the fourth phrase we done was? The one that you forgot. Which one? Ismul ishara musharun ilay, which is called demonstrative phrase. The ismul ishara and the musharun ilay. So recap, what are the conjunctions that we done? What are the conjunctions that we have done so far? The huruf al-atf. What are they? Sorry, go in order. Wa, fa, thumma, aw. Wa, fa, thumma, and aw. Wa, fa, thumma, and aw. Wa means and, fa means then, thumma then, but more delayed then, and aw means or. Demonstrative pronouns. Your turn, read them. Read all of them. Read the first 6. Demonstrative pronouns. The asma'ul ishara. Hada, hadani, haula'i. Next 3. The feminine. Hadihi. No, feminine. Hadihi, hatani, haula'i. Next 3. Dhalika, dhanika, and ula'ika. And the last 3. Tilka, tanika, ula'ika. Okay? Hadha, hadani, haula'i. Hadihi, hatani, haula'i. Dhalika, dhanika, ula'ika. Tilka, tanika, ula'ika. Let's scramble up these phrases a bit. Not scramble, let's reorganize them in another way. A conjunction is a phrase made up of harfu atfin, ma'tufun alayhi, ma'tuf. And then after that we said we have the descriptive phrase man'ut and na'at. Okay? A positive phrase is the mubdal minhu badal, and the demonstrative phrase is the ismul ishara and musharun ilay. What do these two have in common? What do these have in common? The first two, the only rule is they have to match in i'rab. They have to match in i'rab. And the second two, they have to match in ding. Correct? They have to match in ding. Correct? Yes? Make sense? So that's why we put these two together. So the conjunction of positive, all you have to look at and make sure they match in i'rab. And the descriptive and demonstrative, they have to match in D, I, N, and G. Okay? Let's try something else. A phrase. I see a phrase. I don't know. I can't solve it. What do? I ask a question. The first question I ask is there a conjunction in between the two of them? Is there a waw, fa, thumma, aw? If there's a wa, fa, thumma, aw, a harfu atf, what is this going to be definitely this phrase? Conjunctive phrase is going to be what kind of phrase? What Arabic words? Ma'tufun alayhi, ma'tuf. It's not got a harfu atf. Next question I ask, is there an ismul ishara followed by an alif lam? If there is, what will it be? Ismul ishara and musharun ilay. It doesn't have a conjunction. It doesn't have an ismul ishara. Then the two words come together. I have to see, is the second word an adjective, a describing word? If it is, it's going to be what? Man'ut na'at. It's man'ut na'at, not mubdal minhu badal. It'll be mubdal minhu badal if the second word is a noun. Okay? Then it'll mubdal minhu badal. Okay? So let's keep this table in the corner here. Okay? The cheat sheet. And let's try a few examples. Gee, let's start from number one. You do. Bismillah. Ja'a hadha al-muallimu. What do we have here? Ja'a hadha al-muallim. Is it jumlatun ismiya or jumlatun fa'liya? Jumlatun fa'liya. What's the main words of the sentence? The main parts of the sentence? Or we say the slots of the sentence? Ja'a is fa'il. Hadha al-muallimu is a fa'il. So you have fa'ilun and you have fa'ilun. You have fa'ilun and you have fa'ilun. Okay? How do you break this phrase? What kind of phrase is this? Tell me and prove it to me. I know you know the answer, but tell me and prove it. Give me evidence. You say it's Misharish. I don't believe you. Sorry, I don't trust you. Tell me why. Prove it.
Then the word after it has alif lam.
Correct. The first word is an ismul ishara. The word after has alif lam. So it follows on this pattern. Yes? Next word. Ja'a al-muallimu Zaydun. How would you do this? Ja'a is the fa'ilun. And then? Al-muallimu Zaydun is the fa'il. Is this a phrase or one word? Al-muallimu Zaydun? It's a phrase. So how do you have to break it down? What's the structure? Okay, let's start. What do you think it is and tell me why? I want you to prove it to me. Give me evidence. Why is what you have done for your answer? What would you make it? What kind of structure would you make it? And a positive phrase. You say al-muallimu is what? Mubdalun minhu, and Zaydun is the badalun. Why? How can you give me the evidence? What's the rule? Why? I said I say this is wrong. It's musharun ilayh. You're wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong. Who's right? What's the rule that can prove this is a positive phrase?
The second one has to be an adjective.
Is it an adjective here, Zaydun? Is Zayd a describing word? Oh, you're very Zayd today. Can I say that? So is it an adjective or is it a noun? It's a noun. So if you have two words together, and the second word is a noun, what is it going to be? A mubdalun minhu badal. Next word. Ja'a al-muallimu salih. What's the structure of this? Ja'a fa'ilun. Al-muallimu salihu is the fa'il. What kind of structure is this? Tell me why. Tell me and tell me why. Al-muallimu man'ud. Why? I don't believe you. I don't trust you. I want evidence. They both match in alif lam. What else? Yes, it's an adjective. Salih is a describing word. So two words match in ding, and the second word is a description word, an adjective. It must be what? Man'ud, not. Next one. Ja'a al-muallimu thumma al-shaykhu. Ja'a is a fa'il. Then? Al-muallimu thumma al-shaykh is the fa'il. Then? Why is it ma'tufun alayhi? I don't know. I don't believe you. I don't trust you. What is thumma? It's a conjunction. It's a harfu atf. Anytime you have a harfu atf between two sentences, it's going to be what? Conjunction. And al-shaykh is going to be the ma'tuf. Okay? Are you following me? Everybody with me? Okay, some more. Your turn. Bakat. Bakat is really what? Obviously, when you do sarf in more detail, you'll understand it. But it's really baka. You make it feminine, it becomes what? Bakat. And you join it to the alif lam after, it becomes bakatit. Not bucket, but bakat. So bakatit tiflatu Fatima. What's the structure of this?
Bakat is a
Fair, which means to cry. So bakatit tiflatu Fatima. No, what's the next part? Atiflatu Fatima is a fa'il. And what's Atiflatu Fatima going to become? Mubdalun minhu badal. No, I don't agree with you. I say it's man'ut, not. Prove me wrong.
The second word is a noun and they don't match in
Well, the second word is a noun. That's the main thing. Second word is a noun, so it has to be a positive phrase. Number 2, your turn. Ra'al waladu Zaydan wa Khalid. Alif is missing. Wa Khalidan. How do you translate this now? What's the tarkib? Ra'a is fa'il. Al-waladu is fa'il.
Zaydan is maf'ulun bihi.
What about the wa? So the whole thing becomes what? The whole thing becomes maf'ulun bihi. And what's the maf'ulun bihi made up of? What kind of phrase is it? Ismul ishara and musharun ilay. No? You want to argue with me? You don't believe me? I'm saying ismul ishara musharun ilay. So? So? Yeah. You're right. I'm just testing you to make sure you know it. So Zayd is what? Ma'tufun alayhi and harfu atf, and then Khalid is what? Ma'tuf. Correct? Your turn. تلك البنت فاطمة. تلك مبتدأ. البنت فاطمة خبر. Interesting. Huh? I know. What we're going to say here, we're going to say تلك البنت is a مبتدأ. Fatima is a khabar. Okay, as you get high in Arabic, we'll discuss that a bit more. But for now, we say تلك البنت فاطمة. And the تلك البنت is what? اسم الإشارة and مشار إليه. Next one, your turn. الأخت فاطمة أخت صادقة. الأخت فاطمة, how's it going to be? أخت فاطمة is فعل. That's some new file. That's a bid'ah file. I've never seen a file in my life. G. Is? Is khabar. Mubtada'un khabarun. Now how do you break these phrases down? Mubdalun minhu. Fatima is badal. And ukhtun sadiqatun is man'ud. Man'ud not. G. Next one, your turn. Fatimatu wa Zainabu bintani salihatani. Structure.
Fatimatu wa Zainabu
Mubtada.
bintani salihatani khabar.
Bintani salihatani is khabar. And how do you break this down? Fatima is ma'tuf alayh. Waw is harfu atf. And Zainab is ma'tuf. And bintani salihatani is going to be man'ud and not. Yes? Oops, one more at the bottom there you should do. Right, G, your turn. At the bottom, what's the one we have? Ra'atil ukhtu أو الأم هذا القلم. هذا القلم. G.
رأت is فعل.
رأت is فعل.
الأخت أو الأم is فاعل.
الأخت أو الأم is a فاعل.
هذا القلم is مفعول به.
هذا القلم is مفعول به. And then the phrases.
الأخت أو الأم
Al-ukhtu or al-ummu is? We had an argument about this last time. Harfu atf, because aw is a harfu atf. So then that means what? Ukhtu is what? Ma'tufun alayh. And aw is what? Ma'tuf. And hadha al-qalam is what? Ismul ishara and musharun ilayh. You got it? Last one, your turn. جعل الله النبي محمدا نبيا صادقا. جعل فعل. Part لفظ الجلالة فاعل.
النبي محمدا نبيا صادقا. النبي محمدا مفعول به.
النبي محمدا مفعول به. مفعول به ثان. And break the phrases down now. النبي محمدا is? We don't know, let's check. Does it have a conjunction? Is it ismul ishara? Is the second word an adjective? Second word is a noun? So what is it going to be? Mubdal minhu. And the badal Nabiyyan sadiqa is going to be? Man'ud, not. Last one. شربت تلك الأخت الماء الباردة. So now how do you
شربت is فعل.
فعل.
تلك الأخت is
تلك الأخت is فاعل. الماء الباردة is مفعول به. And how do you break it down now?
تلك الأخت is مشار إليه.
اسم الإشارة مشار إليه. الماء الباردة منعوت and not. Very good. So again, phrases are extension of nouns. They take the same slots as nouns. Okay? Conjunction. The conjunction ma'tufun alayh, harfu'at ma'tuf. Descriptive is man'ut, not. A positive is mubdal minhu badal. And the demonstrative phrase is ismul ishara musharun ilayh. How do you recognize a conjunctive phrase? You have a, wa, aw, fa, thumma in between the two of them. A descriptive phrase will be two nouns, the second word will be an adjective. A positive phrase, two nouns, second word is going to be a noun. And the demonstrative phrase, you'll have the hadha or one of its sisters, and one of the words hadha, hadani, one of them. Yeah? Is it in your mind properly now? Okay, subhanallah bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.